Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of CBNME Connect. Today, I'm joined by Dr. C.A. Ankur Aggrawal, who is the founder and chairman of BNW Developments. Let's see what he got to share about the company, the vision, and how they're going to be moving forward. Thank you, Ankur, for joining us.
Hi Vibha, how are you doing?
Good.
Great,
How
thank
are
you.
you feeling?
I'm feeling comfortable. It's good. It's good. Everything is okay.
So, right now we all are going through a very tough phase. There is a period of uncertainty. How is BNW holding up in this entire phase?
See, the situation right now is very unfortunate. It should not have happened, but it's not in hand of anyone actually right now. But what is best we can do is to understand the market properly and to act as per the market situation and to show the resilience and do some smart work where you can actually take the benefit of the market when it will go up. So Dubai has a history of coming back from the situations in a very nicer way, especially in the real estate market. You will see a lot of boom in the market when the situation will get better, of course. So people will have more trust in the market. So it will get better. But right now what we can do is to make our foundation more strong, to live up with the situation and to do whatever best is in your hands. So the development of any real estate development company is based on two major factors, which is sales and construction. So we are managing both as of now very nicely. So I don't see any problem as such in the real estate market as of now, but we hope that the situation should not get worse from here.
Beyond business community, how has BNW stepped up to support the wider community?
It's all start from your working employees first, right? So you need to take care of them first. So right now we have decided not to lay off any employees for next 3 months. So we have decided that in the first week of March itself, when this thing got started, and we decided to support our employees, and we passed a resolution within the company that we shall not be terminating any employee for next 3 months. So we just want to give them a sense of relief and comfort, confidence in the company, so that they feel secure, they feel that okay, we are happy here. Then of course they can support their families in a nicer way if they are secured, if they are safe, and they are not worried about their future. So this is the first thing which BNW is doing, of course, and we are trying to maintain as much as balance in the cash flow as we can, not to put pressure on the other communities who are directly related to us, like contractors or like other people. And so this is what we are trying to do. Of course there are challenges and there will be challenges, but we are trying to manage it in the best possible way as of now. And then of course the charity goes little wide, where we are supporting whomsoever coming to us. And in Dubai especially, in my opinion, people does not need anything. Everybody is self-sufficient and they are more self-dependent. So the best we can do as of now is to support the community and to give a positive message from our side that everything is okay, because people are scared. People are like back in home, like in India especially, or other parts of the world as well. So media is showing too much stuff going on, which is not true actually. So we are showing the real picture of the market as much as we can, and it's not just our responsibility, it's a responsibility of all the people who are the part of this whole ecosystem. So yeah, these are the all things which we are trying to do.
No, also, Ankur, as a business leader, how much faith and resilience, which is also a very core element of BNW that we've all seen, you have with the leadership of the country?
See, the leadership of this country is the best in the world. I have relied on this, and we found it that it is more than true actually. So it's not just a statement, it's a belief, it's a trust that yes, we are in the safest hands of this world. And it all started on 28th of February, and today we are on 6th of April, and it's been like more than 40 days, like 40 days only, 40 days, and everything is smooth, and we are still living. We are doing this interview in our home, and I'm living with my family. We feel safe here, and the 650 employees of the BNW, they all are working. They haven't choose to go out and take a break and to come when everything goes well. So everybody is feeling safe here, and of course this is just because of the continuous efforts of the leadership and the things which they are doing to save this country. But the way they have shown the resilience and and showed the strength, like the country of like it's not a big country, right? It's a small country, but the kind of strength they have shown and the kind of strength the armed forces have shown, it's phenomenal. You actually can't better ask, because when you have to face 500 ballistic missiles and 2000 drones, and you don't have much fatalities and injuries. So I think the way they are doing, the world hasn't seen it before. So you can say that we are in the best of hands, and this leadership is best in the world.
Also, you mentioned one more thing which is very critical about how you are not, there are certain efforts that you've taken where your different contractors, your different stakeholders are not, facing any issues. And you also mentioned construction and sales are two key pillars when it comes to real estate.
Of course.
How, with different projects and pipeline of projects that you have, how are you making sure that these stakeholders are, having trust in you, are believing in you, and are at the same time, you all are facing this situation together?
When this situation got started, everybody got scared. Actually, they thought that this will be a very worse situation, and they will have struggle to maintain the cash flows. But BNW is internally very strong, although the market has different kind of perceptions which we cannot change, of course. But the reality, the truth is that we are internally very strong. We do have a good support from the government, also in Ras Al Khaimah and of course in Dubai as well, and we are maintaining a healthy cash flows since beginning, and we do have sufficient balances in our escrow accounts to manage the construction for at least 13 to 14 months from here. Even if we'll have no sales, we'll have the enough cash flows to manage our constructions for 13 to 14 months just out of the escrow account. Then we have equity contribution. The good part about BNW is that it's a family of different investors, different group of investors. They have different cash flow appetites, they have different financial appetites, so everybody is not same. It's not just Ankur Aggrawal personal equity which is into the BNW, it's the group which is investing in the BNW, and BNW is a brand. I'm representing the brand, being the driver of the bus, I'm leading it way, right? But the thing is, we are a group of people who have different financial appetites. So everybody has their own capacity to invest wherever it is required, although we don't need it, because we have enough cash flows to maintain our construction, to manage our overheads, to maintain our expenses. And this is exactly what we are doing as of now. I don't see any other company doing it in a way in this tough period in which BNW is doing. In fact, we have a launch 3 days before, and it's the first off-plan project of Dubai which BNW is having. So we know what we are doing, and I'm sure people will see it in a better way. Actually, the way they think, they will find something over and above, like extra. They will see. So, and one more thing, we need to understand that this company is being managed by a group of chartered accountants, right? We have been taught by the top guided principles of professionalism and ethics in our professional career, and also we have been practicing the internal audits, disaster management system, strategic management, financial management, and all these things we are practicing since years for us and for our clients as well. So at least we can do it for us. Even if you will have a situation, even if any company will have a situation, they will reach to those consultants only and seek their advice how to manage with this situation, right? So we do have in-house. So this is the best part of BNW.
Agreed. Also, you touched upon something which is your different projects in the pipeline. Now, when it comes to branded residences, you've had multiple, collaborations and partnerships. Keeping those projects in mind, keeping those brand values, merging with the aesthetic of BNW, a year from now, how are you seeing, reactions of people when they step into the property for the first time?
That's a surprise, actually. They have to feel it. It cannot be described in the words which BNW is gonna give. It's just like when you will construct your own house, you can feel it when you will live it. But you are idolizing it. You are feeling it. The vibes and the comfort, right? when you are constructing it, but the actual people who will be living in there, they will feel it when they will live it, right? The people who are constructing, they can understand, right? So this is exactly what you will see in our branded luxury apartments. So I just want to confirm that we are doing it with our soul and heart, not just our minds. We are putting too much efforts and with too much passion, to build something over and above the quality standards, right? So I can only say that people will be shocked when they will shocked in a good way. Actually, they will see it. Of course, you have seen the renders, you have seen the kind of finishes and the qualities which we will be giving it, but you will get something extra about that.
And you also did mention that you launched a project 2 weeks ago. What was your thought process in the middle of us being in this situation? You're launching a project. How was, your thought process, your responsibility, your resilience, your, moving forward momentum?
See, it's only about the trust and the belief, right? And it's amazing to understand that we sold 40 units on the date of launch in this market also. So when you have this kind of trust in the market, there is no good date or bad date to launch a project. It's just that your trust and belief, and you have to believe in the market. This is what BMW is doing, and it's the story of all the investors. Of course, there are a group of people who are a little bit of reluctant, and they are thinking over and again and wait for some time to whether to invest it or not. But there are a huge demand. There is still a huge demand in the market, and people are actually looking for good project. So this Michelle Adam project is a luxury project, a branded luxury project in a semi-luxury market, and that too with the affordable prices, and that too with the attractive payment plan, which is 30/70.
Okay.
So it is meant to be sold.
It's ticking all the boxes.
Exactly, and it is meant to be constructed in the most luxurious way, right? So normally people start their construction 2 to 3 months after the date of launch, but in this project we have already finished the enabling works and the main contractor has already been mobilized. Then we have launched the project. So we shall be delivering this project 3 months ahead than our timelines.
Okay.
So this is the first of many projects which BMW will be having in Dubai.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. But to wrap this interview up, I will ask you to tell me the future of Dubai's real estate or UAE real estate in 3 words.
See, I was watching a clip from a gentleman 2 days back, and he was living in 2036, and he was regretting that his friends advised him to buy property in 2026, and now his friends are 50 times more richer than him. So he's just regretting that I did not listen to their advice. So this will be the story of a lot of people. They need to understand it's the market. Okay. Otherwise they will regret.
Okay, great.
So in simpler words, this market gonna boom like anything. It will. Still, in this situation also, the price has not dropped. You will not get distressed deals in the market. I'm looking for a villa, the mansion on a distressed deal, which I could not get. So there is no such distressed deal in the market. The market is still like the same, and we have sales. In fact, we have achieved 57% sales as compared to the February month in the March as well. So, and our collections are like above 50% of what we have in March, what we have in February. So it's not much difference which you will see, and it will be recovered like this. Means as soon as this situation got settled, it has to be. They have to understand it has to be. It's not a world war. It's not a world war. The world not gonna end. It's a commercial fight, right? It's a fight of different aspects which we can't see. And as soon as they will be fulfilled, or their wishes or dreams come true, whatever it is, we don't know that. This has to be stopped. It will stop, right? And then everything will get back to normal.
And hopefully super soon. But thank you so much for joining us.
Totally my pleasure.
And is there anything else that you would like to add?
No, I just want to say that whether you buy from BMW or wherever or whatever, just believe in the market, show your trust in the market, and you will be benefited out of it. We are very much hopeful, we are very much positive, and we are working. In fact, we are working more than what we were working before. So everything is good.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Ankur. Thank
My
you.
pleasure. Thank you so much.